Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. Here today we're going to be starting episode 12 of my Byzantine Empire series. So guys, if you still are enjoying the campaign and want to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it and would prefer me to let's play another strategy game on the channel instead. So in today's episode we're going to be declaring war upon the Kingdom of Sicily and hopefully taking the southern part of the peninsula. I'm going to continue my eastern campaign as well, hopefully pushing and besieging Baghdad in today's episode, and hopefully we can declare war upon Georgia as well. So it's 1237 AD, the Byzantine Empire is at the height of power. We currently have territory from northern Italy to Bohemia, Crimea, Greece, and in the Caucasus. So I'll show you where my armies are. Family tree is pretty much the exact same. We have Emperor Theo with his grandson Michael. Maria's had some children as well, Aunt Theo and Achios. Akadaka. Okay, so we've got 3 full stacks over in Italy. In the last episode we declared war upon Milan. We also took Turin off Savoy. Off camera we quickly auto-resolved against what was it? Genoa. Yeah, it was just, there was no point of playing that. We're going against the big fish here, against Sicily. So we've taken Pisa and Genoa. Okay, so we've got Emperor Theo here with a full stack, along with his brother Michael. We're still having problems in Italy, as it's just so Catholic at the moment, and we are Orthodox. So we're going to have to keep my brother Manuel here in Milan to slowly convert the populace. Everything else up in the north is going alright, up near Krakow in Poland, and in Prague and what not. Pushing down to the south now, I'll show you where my other armies are. I took Homs as well, with a random generated general. We've also got Andron here, who is my son-in-law. He's going to besiege Baghdad in today's episode. We've also got another randomly generated general going to be assisting him. Pushing up north here, as you guys can remember, I was going to play a battle against the Ayyubid Sultanate. However, he fucking disappeared. He pieced the fuck out. Fucking ghosted me. I don't know what happened. So I was going to fight that, but they must have got taken out by rebels or by someone else. They disappeared. I'll go through diplomacy in a moment. So, as you guys remember, there was this crazy cluster of rebel territories here. So I quickly took that off camera. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just clean cut auto resolves. Nothing too mental. So, but now we've got a bigger target up in the north. We've got Jonas here with another randomly generated general. Jonas is my second son-in-law. We're going to go against the Georgians and take the entire Caucasus and Armenian mountain region. So we're currently still continuing to paint the map a nice purple. So I've got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for sending me a copy of the mod and making this series possible. So we're currently at war with the Ayyubid Sultanate, who have run one region in Yemen. We're currently at war with the Zangid dynasty, who have one territory. We're at war with this caliphate here of 3 territories left. Croatia is still hanging about in their Middle Eastern conquest, and the Sharif of Mecca is still loyal to the Sultanate. I'm just going to call it the Sharif of Mecca now. I think that's hilarious. Right, so let's start off this episode nice and proper. So let's declare war upon Sicily straight up. Let's march into Naples. Now the papacy is holding their hand at the moment. They are allies. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we don't go to war with them. And they didn't stand by them. That's fantastic. Now, as you can see, I really could take Rome quite easily. However, there is an event script in this mod. If you declare war upon the papacy, you automatically get a minus 250 with all Catholic factions. I don't think the Byzantine Empire just yet is strong enough to deal with that affront. So we're going to continue on rebuilding the Roman Empire, and once we're at our peak, we'll march on the Holy City itself. Because strategically, it's not even that valuable. It's more sort of culturally important to us, I would say. So they've got a pretty decent kingdom here, Sicily. They've got obviously Sicily in the boot, and then they have some overseas territories in Egypt. Oh, there's a full stack here which we've got to take care of. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our multiple fronts. Let's now move Andron into Baghdad. We'll let him besiege the cradle of civilization, and it's going to be a clean-cut auto resolve, but it's going to take 1 turn. I really need to get catapults. Being able to attack in 1 turn would be really crucial for me, but I'd have to... I don't have a really spare army just to recruit, and I can't really afford to send anyone back. Okay, this army here can stay here. We need to take Acre at some point as well. Okay, Mosul is okay. Could I push further up here? What happens if I leave Mosul? Goes to a -7. That's fine. We've still got Hamadan there. I could go for that, actually. But there might be another army there. I'm going to play it safe. Okay, Spies, Wise, and Champions. That's fine. You could probably head south, I think. We've got another spy here. I've already got my spy here. Perfect. I thought I sent someone south. Keep you here. We'll keep my priests in active duty as well. Okay, so how are we going replenishment-wise? I think we'll give it 1 more turn before we go against the Kingdom of Georgia. What are they, actually? Orthodox Christian. Bakur. They currently have a defensive alliance with Kiev. Okay. Regardless, we're going to end the turn and continue, and we've got some unassigned governor skills. Excellent stuff. Alrighty. So guys, if you haven't already gone and checked out my Medieval Kingdoms faction spotlight videos, highly recommend you do. I've done a fair few of them by now. If you guys would like to get a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease, That's what I was trying to say, as to what the mod team are trying to implement with some of their factions. I do recommend it. But let me know what other campaigns you want me to do on 1212 AD, because unfortunately, in the not too soon future, this Byzantine campaign will inevitably have to end, and I'm going to move on to another faction later on. So let me know what you'd like that to be. I honestly have no idea who I'm going to play as. It might be cool to maybe an Eastern faction. Preferably someone I haven't done before in like previous sort of kingdom mods. So there's a rebellion imminent here. My allies here are here for some reason. The Volhynia King, yeah, is nearby. Okay. Oh, what's this? Mecca have moved up an army. The Pride of Islam. They're general as well. Okay. Right, let's take this Sicilian territory first. And then we'll push against Tarraco. Decisive victory here with the Emperor. No, it was my my brother who took it in the end. Let's loot and occupy. Okay, let's slowly break down and repair where we can. Is my public order? It's -30 here now. That's alright. Okay, that's coming in check. Where's that army? I could move to a river crossing here and try and encourage an attack. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the Emperor down here. He can hold his own against anything, I reckon. If we can encourage this army to hit me, that'd be perfect. Let's start a fire in Tarraco or something. Or that can get up. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Let's try and disrupt the settlement. Get you leveled up a bit. And I'll move you... Actually, I'll keep... Fuck, you've gone south now. Keep you up here. We might be able to do some movement stuff. Okay, I think we're pretty much good here at the moment. We do have catapult recruitment capacity. CCC. In Constantinople. But I haven't got anyone there. So we're going to take Baghdad. Oh, I wish there was a bigger army there. We're taking bloody Babylon. The heart of the East. Let's hope this army doesn't take that, though. Okay. Alright. Clean cut order resolve. 2 units of spears. 2 swordsmen as well. Oh, well. So, my son-in-law, Andron, has taken it. His son will be emperor someday. He's a good lad. Alright, let's break this down where we can as well. And continue on our recruitment capacity. So, what remains is Basara. We're going to be able to get spices from the Empire. Okay, let's push up to Hamadan. I think that's as far as we're going to go east diplomacy-wise at the moment. Yeah, because most of it's in the south, isn't it? And in Egypt. Speaking of Egypt, there's no one coming out of nowhere into like Cyprus, because it's quite close. You need to be prepared and close the distance if they do come for it. 37k in the bank, 23k a turn now. Let's allow this random generated general to go in, and he's going to be able to hit it in one turn, which is good. I think we're nearly strong enough to go against Georgia. That's fully constructed. This could do one turn. Oh, but it's shit units, isn't it? I'm going to give it one more turn. Just get one more turn there. There's a rebel army there. We should be big enough to deal with it. Okay, I'm going to quickly spend some money here, as we have a decent amount. I'll put it straight back into my economy. Okay, I think we're ready to end the turn and continue. I quite like fighting on multiple fronts, so we'll see what the Sicilians do here, if they push up and attack me. We've taken the city of Baghdad, the home of the cradle of civilization, and hopefully my vassal comes up here. Can I set a co-war target, actually? Yeah. If we can set one, that might be inclined to go. And we might try and knock out the... We might try and assassinate the Georgian king. Okay, cool. Nothing else is really going family tree-wise as well. 7. I've got a daughter. I've got a niece coming of age soon. She's 16. Romanos, my nephew's 12. Eustace and Theo are coming of age soon. Manuel didn't have any children, which is a shame. Michael has a daughter. My most sort of famous generals who are still alive don't really have heirs. Alexios, my son, George as well. So we've got successors, but it's going to pass to my grandchildren by the look of it. I've got 3 grandsons, so that's alright. But I'm going to have some good family members as commanders as well. Oh, Sicily are going to do something here. It's stopped on their turn. So they've attacked me. It's the garrison, that's the problem. It's actually bringing that in. I'm going to retreat. God, don't go close to the... Yeah. Try and pull them back like here. Okay, it didn't work. That's alright. I thought we could have tried... I thought like it might have stopped them. I should have gone further south. Or something. Kingdom of Makuria, not doing anything. What about in the east? No one's being aggressive against me. I think we've sort of got them on the up and up. The thing is, we're not fighting a united front in the east. Like, I'm so surprised that the Ayyubids got just utterly smashed. While, in contrast, the Iberian Caliphate and other members were doing quite well. Okay, we're going to get rid of these rebels now quite quickly. Yeah, so that's alright. I've just spent so much money there. Thomas! No! Who's Thomas? Oh, it's my, priest, I reckon, yeah. We need a new priest. We probably should get him down in, like, Jerusalem or, Baghdad or something. Let's go with a walled city here. We need to break this down even further. Convert this to an Orthodox church. Go with the tavern building, and we'll upgrade that to a farm at some point. That rebelled, which is fucking great. Oh, good. That reinforcement came through. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. And we're about to get rid of the Zangid king. Okay, cool. So what options have we got with this settlement? We can actually subjugate Hamdan. It's going to be a little bit hard to sort of occupy. Oh, we're subjugating them. It's going to be a problem. We're going to declare more wars against other Islamic factions, so it's not really going to serve a purpose there. Let's repair and hold. Why is there a Croatian army there? That's fucking mad. I'm still blown away that they are still belligerent in the desert here. Let's try and run them down. They're going to stand and fight. Why are they so powerful there? I don't want to fight this one. I'd rather fight against Sicily. But we're going to be fighting the Croatians in the desert. Decisive victory. Let's make sure none of them come back. They're going to lure us further into the desert. But that's hilarious. Fighting Croatians in the desert of Damascus. For fuck's sake. Alright, let's move that there. There's a full stack of mecha units coming in here. I can cut them off quite easily with Jonas. But then that halts the Georgian war. I think it's going to have to wait. We're going to have to deal with this. We very well might have to fight it. Move you here. Yeah, it's just going to be hard to garrison and manage these lands without like Baghdad slipping, because that's going to go, isn't it, if we're not careful, and I can't afford to lose Baghdad. I think we might have to halt the invasion of Georgia for this episode. I wanted to try and do it. I wanted to try and get like a three-pronged war, but we need these units down here, especially when it's not our religion. And yeah, it's just a bit of a pain. Okay, so what are we looking down here with? We can force a siege, but it's going to be a tough one by the look of it. Naples there, that needs to be broken down even further as well and converted. There's a lot of converting stuff I need to do. Let's move this secondary army up though now. There will be a rebellion, but we've got Pisa. Now, what's the problem if I move out? -6 still. Okay, we can move to Pisa, and then we can come back to Genoa if it becomes a problem. Verona and the east look alright. It's just a little bit fidgety at the moment. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. I'm going to have to deal with this rebellion here. We've got that mecha unit. Yeah, we'll be able to fix this up. No problem. Right, I'm curious to see if they actually attack me here. It's actually nearly 50-50. If I can avoid a siege, I always will. Because just the thing is in Total War Attila, arrow towers are basically like fucking machine guns. So if you can avoid them in Total War, do it. But it's fun to do an occasional siege, like the one in Constantinople. Oh, Croatia has been finally destroyed. That's good. Did we knock out the Georgian king just then? No way. Hungary want to marry into my family tree? God, no. I'm still worried about you. I could send an army up there. Get some Hungarian recruits, that'd be cool. As we can recruit from the vassal pool. Now, who's this? The Khwarezmian pretenders. Salim has declared war upon me. Sure. Well, looks like we're going further east as well. I want to know if it worked. So, who's the Georgian king? Bakaru. Maybe we just injured him. I have a feeling that happened. Okay, where am I looking here? Move this army back to Homs. That army's still sitting here. Alright. You can actually hit that. Lazar.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Let's take it. Easy. Decisive victory. Occupy. I hope the buildings are still there. They're fucking not, though. Damn you! Okay, I think I fixed up my economy. So, we've got 4 full stacks over here. Andron is going to hold Baghdad. 2 random generated generals here are going to hold this. Jonas, my son-in-law, is going to hit this army. That's actually a good fight. I might keep that. I'm going to retreat. We'll come back at it again. I think I might play that one. That's a good fight there against an eastern faction we haven't played much against. Okay. Oh, perfect as well. Right, so a couple of things have happened here. So I'm looking back at Sicily. So they've decided to not hold their city of Taranto. That's fucking stupid. It's not like Syracuse is a castle or anything. But they have sent their king through into the Aegean, which is not what I want. I'm trying to think how I can go about this. Because you can't really give chase. And this army can't really leave because it's going to fuck up this territory and it's going to fuck it up quick. Regardless, we're going to be able to take Torrento quite easily. And we'll be able to loot and occupy. We'll hold up here for the time being because we're really not too much in a rush. Let's break that down. Let's repair that. Oh, we can convert that quite usefully. Right, I'm going to move my brother somewhere. You can actually get to Greece, which is not too bad. Go by boat. It's going to be way quicker. Because then we can sort of leapfrog here. That's probably our best bet. Okay, agents-wise, I guess we just try and level up a bit. Oh. I wasn't even reading that. No, I think we probably injured him or something. What was the notification? Damn it, I should have read it instead of just fucking spamming. Right, push you down here to deal with this other army that might come up. We'll try and disrupt this settlement. We've got another spy here. We could push further south. Have a look, what's it? Kaffa. A decent sized army. And we need another priest. So, we've got I've got a problem territory here in Baghdad. Let's get one. Get him to start there. God, you've gone into the heart of the Middle East on your first pilgrimage after a recently conquered Baghdad by Orthodox Christians. You're going to have a fun time converting the local populace. Jesus. Alrighty, well, let's play that battle. That'll be the battle for today's episode, going against the Sharifate of Mecca. With Jonas, who is my son-in-law. Oh, we can marry her off. Father's dead, so she's got like no Imperium, which isn't good. But we'll marry off where we can as well, which will be good. Right, let's let Jonas, my son-in-law, attack Mecca. So we're coming up against Uthman, 4-star commander, 2 units of Numidian spears, 4 units of other spearmen, 2 units of dismounted Askari nobles. They have 3 Sudanese archers, 4 units of Ayyubid crossbowmen, and 1 unit of cavalry. Coming up against a rather unique army, both armies we haven't seen much before of. We've got Ionius as general, 2 units of spearmen. We're coming up with 4 units of swordsmen. Then we have 6 units of Rus mercenaries, 1 unit of Rus hunters. These are one of my puppets, aren't they? 2 units of crossbows, 4 units of classic cataphractoi. Alrighty, so let's get stuck into the battle map. It is 1238 AD, the Battle of Aleppo. We're throwing back Mecca. Oh, it's a fort battle. Oh, okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. Spears, not too bad for holding choke points. You're better off with swords if they're going to be locked in combat for so long. They do have skirmisher supremacy on me, and they will have arrow towers. Jonas is a 6-star competent commander. If we had catapults, I need catapults. I need to spend time doing that. Okay guys, welcome to the battle map. It's dry, but I'm going to risk it. There we go. For a clearer day. Let's have a look at the forts in 1212 AD. So nothing too spectacular, just a decent Mecca army. Okay, well, let's try and rearrange this a bit better. So, let's move into a couple of formations. So, let's get 2 to go straight through the guts. So, how many we got? 4, 10. Okay, so I think like 2 on each side is probably not a bad shout. Try and completely and utterly surround the town, and we'll try and get cavalry to flank as well. So we have 2 spare units here. We'll go 3 on this side. Where are they more sort of defended? We'll go like here and try and match them on this side. Okay. General's going to come from here. I think we should cluster with my archers on one side. And we do have some spare spearmen as well. Yeah, we'll just dump them there like that. They're going to charge anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter where they stand. Okay, cavalry, I think on the far side is probably the best, to be honest. Alrighty, so let's have a look at what we're working with. So you've got the classic Scutari swordsman, of course, of the Byzantine Empire. Now we have the Rus mercenaries. These guys are from the north, of course. We quite like getting foreigners in with our Varangian guards, and the Rus mercenaries are no exception. We have Jonas here, who is my son-in-law, keenly trying to earn respect for me, I guess. He does have more grandsons to me. Well, he's got more sons, and so I get more grandsons with him compared to my other son-in-law. So you never know. He might kill young Michael. Leave him take a little bit of a tumble off the cliff. Okay, right, let's charge where we can. Let's get stuck into him. Let's see what the enemy do. So I might sort of slow things down a bit as we're slowly coming in. So here are some of the mecha units. I guess these guys... Actually, I'm going to pause. These guys are the Ayyubid crossbowmen and spearmen there. General unit. I want to see some of these Numidian nobles. That's what I want to see. Classic heavy cavalry, of course. General's bodyguard for the eastern factions. Nearly hand-to-hand. Comparing-wise, the same as Cataphractoi. They're incredibly strong. They've got Numidian conscripts at the front. And then they have their heavier eastern units further back. Look at that guy. Alright, let's continue. Push up where you can. Let's go with my cavalry. They're falling spears here. Let's keep you further here. Let's get my archers in as well. But let's try and charge this. Charge that. So they've swung more here. Even though I've got less cavalry. That's interesting. I'm going to try and peel around where we can. I might have to throw him up. Young Jonas. Okay, we're starting to take arrow fire now. That's alright. Okay, let's try and hit their spears. Okay, so what's going to get hit first here? Okay, let's let my archers aim for their general. And then just try and hit this cluster. So they're actually going to give us some space here, by the look of it. Don't get too close there. Alright, so they're allowing us to gain some ground on them. Which is interesting. So they're getting pushed in here now. Okay. I reckon we should get these guys around the back. We're engaging this front one here. Let's get my Cataphractoi in. I'm not going to be able to get them on this further side. We're better off going around the right. Like, hit these guys here. Go for the general. Okay, let my archers focus on this for the time being. And we'll move my general up for some abilities. We'll try and essentially get my Cataphractoi to harass them. Continue to push for this. Continue to push for that as well. Form up here and we can hit... we're not going to hit them from the side though. It's not going to be a good enough charge. Like, forming up in the town square and then going for that is probably more beneficial for us. Okay, so how are we going? We outnumber them, which is good. We've only lost about 200 of our own men. We just need to get archers to fight. Yeah, hit this... Oh, God, charge, go. Hit these spearmen here that are coming behind us. We can probably smash them. Excellent stuff. Now quickly move out of that position to a corner here. Come on, Cataphractoi, get around. Fire into that. That nearly broke them there. Let's cycle charge this way. And my spearmen have been hit here. Fall back to another corner. They're broken. We need to get these other Cataphractoi in. Go to another corner. And then push for something like that. Crossbow into this. Okay, let's try and hit something like this side on. Try and make your way to the other corner. That's good. Let's try and move further up and get a cavalry charge around the back. Okay, we've got some fresh guys coming in. Let's hit these guys. Hit them that way. Let's swing and flank a bit. We've got 3 spear units here being clogged down. I need my general to start throwing some buffs in. Good. I think we've got this one. But it could have been a little bit worse if I wasn't paying attention. It could have gone either way. Right. Fall back here. You can fall this way. Yeah, get out of this and get into that. Good. We're actually hitting them here now, so we're sandwiching them there. For the Roman Empire. Oh, here we go. There's a nice decapitation by a Rus mercenary. Okay, we need to make sure my cavalry isn't getting bogged down there. No, we're good. We got him. We got him, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Fucking love that meme. Right. This complete side is shattered now. And we just need to work our magic in and around this side. Maybe pump a couple of crossbow shots into that. Get my cavalry out of this. Yeah, let's just try and surround them there. They're going good. Get the remaining swordsmen here. Okay, push for the front one here. Push for that. We're about to get a good charge here on the left side. Good. You'd think that'd buckle them. Continue to let my crossbowmen and skirmishers get some shots off. These Rus hunters are quite good as well. Continue after this. Maybe go with fire or something. Yeah, go with a flaming shot. Because we just need morale to go down the toilet now. Okay, let's try and stop these archers just... rather these towers just hitting me. They're not hitting the general, but it's okay. Okay, we're completely surrounding them now. I'm blown away that they're still holding on. How many are left now? We've lost about 500. 2,000 there. We're taking these towers now. Let's try and push in and get another general buff. 10 seconds remaining. Continue to fire into this. Just continue to pick a target and go. Got a spare swordsman here. Get into that. Fire arrows aren't working amazingly, but it's not too bad. Right, let's drop a... yeah, another buff into that. Oh, some of those swordsmen there have come alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw swordsman here to replace that because we need to get out. Oh no, they're going. They're gone now, the center ones. It's just these fucking archers here. Right, peel in and out. They're gone. And that's it. We have victory. Let's try and run down as many of these bastards as possible. They gave us a hell of a fight there. But I'll be curious to see the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. And I want to know how many archers actually... like how many casualties were purely from those arrow towers, because I reckon they ripped me to fucking shreds. Casualties wise. How many did we lose? 700. But at the end of the day, it's total war Attila, so as long as you don't lose the entirety of a unit, you're pretty good. Okay, let's continue to run this down. But a good battle against the Sharifate of Mecca. Something different. One of those cool eastern factions. Make sure the towers fully go out. Okay, that's pretty far away. We're not going to catch that one. There's a couple of lone buggers here. But we got them. Make sure that tower goes down. That one there's as well. Okay, how many more remain? It's just that unit there. There's a closer one here as well. Let's run you down. Because I think they can flee from a fortified position. I don't think it acts as a city. That if we kill them all, they get destroyed. They can flee sometimes if they've got movement. It just depends. Decisive victory from Jonas. That's a good one. 2,770 deployed. He lost 776. Uthman deployed 2,286 and lost 2,218. 68 remain. Cataphracto were the main MVPs, of course. The 335, 199. Whoa, 364. What? The Rus mercenaries did exceptionally well. 174, 109. My swordsman did well, but they lost like heaps of casualties. I think it's just like the armor on them's not too good. But I mean, I'm really impressed. We really should make our entire army out of Rus mercenaries. What about for them? Yeah, I knew their heavy cavalry would do alright, 120. Their general didn't do as good as I thought. Swordsman, 66. Those spearmen, 50, 33, 34. Not too bad for probably what they cost. And their crossbows did alright as well. Regardless, a decisive victory if I do say so myself. All is lost, except honor. A French proverb or king said that or something. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. We've wiped out their army now. Yeah, so we lost 776. 18, 30. It's going to be a bit hard to tell how many they actually killed. Regardless, let's just kill the captives. So they are going to retreat, so it was worth trying to run down as many of them beforehand. But it's only the general unit anyway. We're going to run down the king. He actually survived with his 10 bodyguard against 2,000 now. And we're about to kill the king. Perfect. That's what you get for pushing into Orthodox territory. Okay, so that's good here now, that army. And that's good here as well. It's this thing I'm worried about. Okay, so Aleppo, Mosul as well. Just hang out in Mosul for the time being. You're going to need some replenishments as well. So it looks like the invasion in the north is on hold for the time being. But that's alright. I really want to take the Caucasus mountain range though. Okay, we're still got to deal with this. It's just like conquering this is taking up it's holding up like 5 stacks here. It just takes time. Okay, what's going on down here? Nothing too much. I guess we'll see how we'll give it one turn and we'll see how Sicily reacts, I guess. Chuck a quick save. Jonas might have some unassigned skills. We've got a couple here. My assassin's gone up. He's got another point as well. That's good. My spy as well. My priest has gone up. And we've got some unassigned skills with Jonas. Cool. Let's end the turn and continue. And we'll see how Sicily reacts. Oh, it skipped their turn straight up. So they didn't attack me. So they've either gone further into the Aegean to try and hit like, I don't know, Rhodes or something, or they've gone back to their territory to try and bait me out a bit. They probably could hit Tarento or Tarraco or whatever it's fucking called now. Oh, I forgot about the Kharesmian Pretenders. Oh wow, okay, what the hell's this? Caucasian rebels. 3 units. That's a hell of a lot of siege equipment. But my garrison should be able to prevail. Let's hope. Heroic victory. Holy crap. So this is just my garrison force against them. That's mad. I have spent a lot in that Caucasus region because... Really? Oh, who died? Oh, Manuel died. We'll bring in Leon. Okay, so how did he die? He died of natural causes. And these guys changed to Catholic Christianity. That's crack up. defamation, pay him off. Oh no! I think my last brother died. No, I've still got one more. Manuel. Oh. And he didn't have any children either, so he's gonna be not a part of the history books. He does have a wife who's 36. Oh, Manu. 70 years of age. Well, you outlive most of your brothers. Rip in the chat. So, where are we sort of looking here now? We need to marry her off. Eustace is nearly of age. That's good. My nephew will be able to command some armies. And Theodosia is currently 16. That's fantastic. Oh, we don't want these guys to take Bessaria. We might even aggressively try and push and take that. Okay, right. So they've actually fallen back, so they didn't actually do anything. Oh, they took Naples off me. Oh, those fuckers. That can get back and we can actually hit that. What are the odds? Because we can always double back and wait if we need to. Okay. We'll see. We're not going to get back. Fuck, that can come down here. How far is this army away? It can force march and get there. We might have just trapped a Sicilian army. If we can knock out that here today, that'd be awesome. Yep, cool, look at that, 95. And then what we'll do is we'll fight against the king when he comes back. Because he's just fucking around Federico in the sea. Good, let's knock out a full stack of Sicilians. It's a 95 there. We had a better fight earlier in the episode against Mecca, to be honest. So Naples is now ours. We're going to occupy it because they took it this turn, so it shouldn't be... Okay, it's still in the process of being converted anyway. Let's repair. Yeah, let's repair and we'll convert straight up. Okay, cool. Oh, now Pisa's going to rebel. It was worth doing it to knock out that full stack. Does anyone still want peace? Like, I'm actually happy to peace out with you. No. They don't want peace either. Does Sicily want peace? Nah. We've still got to deal with their king. We've got the Kharesmians as well on our back. Okay, well guys, unfortunately it's time to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. So we've done quite well here today. We've taken Naples, the boot of Italy essentially. We need to push and take Reggio, or Region, whatever it's called. We've taken Baghdad, which is good. We're going to continue to expand. If we can take the entire region of Iraq, that'll be good. Because then we can take those crucial spice ports. And we'll try and mount an assault against Georgia, but we'll just sort of have to see. So I reckon the next couple episodes we'll try and continue just east. We might even push all the way back up to the wall there. But we need to swing around at some point once we've taken this down through Egypt. We need to go to war with the Kingdom of Makuria at some point. But this is what we control as the Byzantine Empire at the moment. So we're still quite strong. We'll continue on with the Italian conquest. Once we've done with that, we could move into North Africa naturally through Sicily and try and connect up, or we could maybe go into France or Spain. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.